You thought I was gone. I was not gone. Hello, everybody. It's me, and welcome back to the video. My mouse is like over here. I had to move it out of frame. So, yeah, hi. How is everyone doing? So today, I was reading the comments, and one I saw was GOGGLES Tsukame, and that was something that I did want to do for a little while, but I never ended up getting around to it. So we're here today to do that. This is gonna be glorious. So, if you are curious, it's going to be a very offensive Sukame. So here, we've got very smart, frail, and sluggish. Now, the idea with the set is we want to have our pivots be hitting. They hit so incredibly hard, because Sukame actually has a really, really decent and solid ranged attacking stat. So it's able to abuse that with specialty goggles. And on top of it, it has an ability that boosts its C-Song called Tone Deaf, which you deal 20% more damage with sound type moves. So stuff like C-Song is a sound type move, Resonate, Rant, all of that is boosted by Tone Deaf, dealing 20% more damage. And then C-Song is going to be able to pivot, which is going to be really, really big, giving us, like, if it's 20% more damage, I guess it's like 15 more power, so almost a pre-nerf C-Song. It's going to do ridiculous amounts of damage. And then we have Frost Beam for coverage options. Resonate is just another sound type move, which you're never really going to be clicking this unless there's just like something that, I guess if there's a water type in front of you, right, that isn't weak to dark. So I guess GOGGLES for right now anyway. I need to turn my backlight. Do I have to? I think it looks fine. I don't want to turn my freaking backlight on. It hurts my eyes. But yeah, then the TPs are very simple. You have 200 health, which is just to maximize your health, 32 energy to get you to 240, which doesn't really do too much here, but it will allow us to click up to 4 C-Songs if we're paralyzed. 68 is just the leftovers you can really put anywhere, but they're going to be put into melee defense just to survive those melee attacks a bit better, to still be a reliable melee tank. And then the 200 range attack is so you hit as hard as possible. So yeah, the goal today is we just want to pivot with Sukame and hit freakishly hard. Alrighty, I'm not turning my backlight on. I think the lighting looks fine. If I look orange, hey, canon. Okay. What am I fighting? Oh my god. Why do I have to fight these things? Hello? Amber alert. I'm sorry. I hope they get found. I hate when they get those. It's so sad. Like, it's just upsetting. My Metchnep had to shred through this entire team, by the way. Like, it's going to just eviscerate it. How I beat Hunter is just kind of up in the air right now, but we'll figure that part out. That shouldn't be too big of an issue as long as we can kill Lashent. Get Eliguana on the field, because the only way of stopping Eliguana is Lashent. So we kill that thing, we're in a good spot. Just mention it's Dark Surge in general to be really, really busted here, because there's nothing that he has that can stop it. My issue is really going to be boiling down to the enemy Rancidor. I could bring my own Rancidor, and honestly, they can't deal with it all that well either. I kind of just goop spout everything. I'm trying to decide, if I go Wobbly, no one expects it, so I can go with that. And if I was to go with Whipple Drift, I could get Hastens off against Eliguana, and then honestly, I'm in a good spot after the Hastens. It's just the Lashent making everything a problem. And I'm gonna go with Rancidor. I'm just gonna go offense. I'm just gonna blow everything up if I can. I saw the one problem with the backlight there. It would have been great, but we don't need it. We do not need it. That really hurts when I do that. I need to stop. Man, this is great. I have to fight like the most meta, like not meta, just annoyingly OU team I've ever seen in my life. We're fighting Hunter, Lashent, Eliguana. It's not really OU, I guess. It kind of just feels like there's too much going on here. They're gonna baffle here. I want a Driving Force. So freaking smart. Yes, I'm so good at this game. So I was playing Power 101. Oh my god. No, jump stars! What? But no, I was playing Power 101, and in that game, they have little special packs that you can open, which have a percentage chance of giving you a special character. So there I was, and I was like, I want to get this character, because there's 5 classes in the game. And the one I like to use the most right now is Privateer. It's like the support hybrid of the game. There's no exact, like, dedicated support, because it's more like support damage. It's kind of what it is. But, basically, they're gonna... No, what? What are you doing? That's not what you're supposed to do. Okay, it's a bulky one. I really should have just gone for a bitter cold there. It would have saved me a big headache, unless this is your snack. Oh, sad. Anyway, I was opening the packs, and the one I did not, I was opening them on a privateer, right? And there was a privateer companion. You get like this extra character that you can play with. And the one I wanted was naturally the privateer, because I wanted the privateer. I think that just makes sense. So I opened packs, and the one I did not want the most, this was kind of like a bit of backlash from the community, it was the Musketeer. Now, there are 5 classes: a Buccaneer, Witch Doctor, Swashbuckler, Privateer, and a Musketeer. Musketeer was the one that a majority of people in the community did not care for, because it was just a copy and paste reskin of a different character in the game, but with just different abilities. It played differently. So that in and of itself wasn't very fun, but on top of it, it's just not a very exciting companion. All he really does is shoot his crossbow and then get consistent chains against you. That's pretty much all that the character does. I'm going to break its tank so I can go into something annoying. That's pretty much all that it does. And I was like, no! Because it was the one I didn't want. The other ones I would have been like, okay, at least they're cool. But him, I genuinely could not care for. I did not care at all. So I was like, now what? They're not staying in, right? Okay, yeah, they're going into Lashent, and I blow it up. Dude, I freaking love this Metronet. I'm so happy I get to break through a team like this. But I get the Musketeer, and I'm like, because I told my friend, I was doing it with my friend, I was doing the openings in a call, and I told him that this was the one that I did not want, and I got it. It was the one I didn't care about. And I'm sitting there kind of just like, bruh. Because, of course, you're going to be like, bruh, when you get the one you don't want. Because from what the community believes, it's a 1 in 100 to get one in a pack. And then it's a 20% chance to get the one that you want if you do not have one of them already. So now that I got the Musketeer one, I can't get it again, of course. So there I am, kind of just like, annoyed because it's not the one I wanted. You know, we're gonna attempt a Sukame here. I think Sukame could be fine. I don't think it's gonna die to any move that this hunter can go for. So you like to see. Now we go for a blowy uppy with Seasong here. Gonna do a lot of damage, but I'm sitting there annoyed because it's like, this is not what I wanted out of the pack. But of course, it's basically just, I can't say it, but it is basically just taking a lot of luck to get what I wanted. So then I'm down to like my last 10,000 of the in-game currency, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I'm like, I'm just gonna open up. I didn't get it. I had like 5,000 left, and I told myself I'm gonna stop at 5,000. But as you know, 99% of people quit before they win. So I was like, I'm gonna go for one more round. It takes about 4,000 something, 6,000 to get my inventory full. So I did it, and I got the privateer guy, and I was like, yes. I was very, very happy, of course, naturally, because I got the thing I was looking for, and that's what you like to see. But now I'm having a problem, because I had gotten him, but then I realized, oh wait, he doesn't really fit on my team. Not exactly. Like, I need to find a comp where he works. Now, the character that I am using, like my character, right? In the game, you can get different types of companions, and my character, or pirate, as people call it in the game. Do I need this anymore? Let me think. Eliguana. Yeah, I kind of need it for Eliguana. I guess I just sack Randstorm, go Whippledrift, go for a Tempest. Do I hasten first or Tempest? Hasten, Tempest. I don't know. I'm a little lost on what to do right now. I don't see them going for anything that's not Draco or not Muck Blast, because they don't want to waste their Archaic Shell. But yeah, I'm stuck here because he has this special ability where if people get into his radius, he can knock them back a tile and cancel all their movement. So I'm like, that's cool. But my pirate already does that. So I'm a little like, what do I do? So I'm at that point right now where I'm not entirely sure what I want to do, but I think I'm gonna, in the end, if they tase me, do I just spam hasten? I think I do, right? Maybe. I need to get up to +2 to be back at neutral speed, I'm assuming. Okay, we win the game. So I'm kind of just at a point where I'm like, I don't know what to do. Now, it does not take much effort to get the thing where he knocks people back. So it's like I can knock them back, and then if another guy gets in my range, I knock them back. So I can have double knockback and then like a carry in the back. What I'm probably going to end up doing is, because he has another special ability where he can give your entire team 25% damage reduction, which, pretty good, right? Pretty good. So I'm at that point where it's like I need to make a new comp with him, which of course I probably needed to do that already. So my plan right now is there's another character in this game that I kind of like to call him an enabler. He enables you to do good things. All right, well, he forfeited. GG's. Alrighty. Here we go. Let's see how this next one goes. Okay, our pivots are not going to be bad here as long as we can get up against Samarine, maybe. It's honestly not the best pivots for us here. Where's my iguana? I heard something and I'm scared. Oh yeah. I don't know what it was. I guess, yeah, we need Iguana because there's a Zulong. We bring this for the Senemoth. Whippledrift isn't bad because it's good into the Siege Rake. We could also go with Rancidor if we want to be a little bit safer against Placadia. There's a good chance they would bring it. Rancidor's also just really good in this battle in general because it's strong Draco Beam. Pretty much everything. Only resist really being Samarine, which if we Muck Blast everything, they also don't have resist for that. They only have Dusket plus Billow. Yeah, I think that's fine. And no one expects it, so we're not going to go with Wobless Lead because it's too unexpected. We have to go with other leads sometimes. Why the one time it would have actually... Ugh! I'm annoyed now. There was also another comment that said, I want to showcase where Thunderblast Iguana is clicked. Sorry, bro, that's not happening. I swear I can never actually get Thunderblast to be clicked because it just never freaking works. Wave Wrecker. What did I have in the field? I had my Iguana. Well, we're getting Thorn Slammed. Nothing, the damage here is not gonna change, unfortunately. But yeah, I want to figure out what I want to do with, because it's a unicorn guy. It's a unicorn guy with a fencing sword. He's so cool. Gotta figure out what I want to do, man. I could do a thing where I make a raid boss. I'm thinking of a comp in my head right now that could actually be pretty cool. The problem is, like, I would have to focus, like, my main character, who's, of course, support, I have to focus a lot more on supporting. But I think that's okay. Because a lot of the time, support, because, like, my guy, he's able to get, like, 14 attacks off in one turn, while also knocking guys back and also getting a bunch of critical hits. Pretty good. As you know, critical hits increase damage. In this game, it's like guaranteed. Oh my god, wait. It's so much better to click. You know what? I'm going to fulfill his dream. He wanted me to click Thunder, but I'm clicking it. It's for you. I need to figure out who it was. I want to go read it. Let me go to the Lodi Yaga video. Scroll down. Zakalzua? One of those two. I want a video where Thunder Blast is clicked into Iguana. I did it. Hope you're proud of me. I clicked it. I could low-key click it here again, but then I died a Wave Wrecker. Let's get out of here. Yeah, no, I'm excited to try to get the guy to work. Because there's two things that I can do. One, I do give him that ability that makes him knock people back when they get in his range. Or I can do a thing where if they get into his range, he also has an ability, because like when they get into his range, he lowers their accuracy, then knocks them back. So I could drop that ability to instead just have the one that lowers their accuracy. And then after I lower their accuracy, I have another ability where if I block a move, I get a dodge increase and I deal back like double damage. Pretty good! If I do say so myself, that does not sound bad at all. But I might just end up just going with the normal like knock them back strategy. And then on top of that, I'm going to... I'll have to make like a raid boss team. A team that is dedicated to get one specific unit going. Right? That'll be the goal. I'm thinking of what I would want to do. I got a connection request. Oh my god. I need to figure out... Because, okay, I'm at neutral. I'm fast. This should just kill because it's really strong. Yeah. I'm thinking in my head, and I think that the idea in my head, the comp, will work. Which will be pretty cool because it does sound quite funny. Quite comical, even. Quite comical. Well, this just blows up. I feel like at this point, is the game over? I need to at least send in Sukame so I can keep this battle in, you know? But no, this wasn't a good battle for it anyway. The only thing I can think of doing is maybe I get Sea Drake when it goes for like Primal Slash. I can go to Sukame to Sea Song back into Whipple Drift Haze. Listen here. I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying. I have to do it. It might even kill. Sea Song might even just kill. Let's do it. We're gonna take a lot of damage here. Realistically, I could just Frost Damage just do it around. God, we have 298 freaking range attack. It's also in the heat, so this is gonna do even less damage. What a great use of my Sukame here. Obviously, I used it very well here. I feel like it's a lot better into bulkier teams because they don't expect to take that amount of damage. And then you just get to throw that out there, you know? Yeah, no, I think I know what I want to do with him because he gets double. He gets a 50% damage reduction for one guy and then a 25% damage reduction for your entire team. So it would definitely be a thing where I have to make some specific character a raid boss. There's another guy in the game that can give you, like, one person specifically a status that makes them take bleed damage, like everyone on the map, even enemies and your team. But if you're in his radius, he will give you 25% more damage and 25% more crit rate. Crit rate's a lot better than the damage power, though. Okay, let's get to the next one, then I can yap more. I'm not ending the video, but I'm genuinely curious. Look, that's one. It's two. And then it's three. What is his avatar? Can someone tell me? Am I missing something? Is there a big Roblox meme that I'm just not understanding right now? Alrighty, here we go. Into the final one. Cosmure. Actually, outside of that, like, our Sea Song is actually really strong here. I'm going to try to go with the lead. What are they going to lead with? They could go Plasma. They won't go Plasma off. They're going to go Plasma. It's not literally been deleted from the game. I can hear. I bring this because I can always Zip Zap safely. Or no, I can always Flash Flee without any worry of Whipple Drift ever wanting to come in because then I just have this. They could be Terrifying Garlash for some reason, Terrifying Tyrex, and honestly, my Metronet is just kind of really strong in this fight. A big issue is going to be taking down the Plasmoth, which honestly I could poison a lot of stuff on the enemy team. I need to be worried about the Rantador because that thing could just murder me. So I'm a little worried about Cosmure actually, because this is not mainly a melee tank, so we're probably gonna get two-shot by a Gloves Outburst. So I guess for my last, I don't see really any problem with Rancidor. It's just a big issue is going to be taking down this Tyrex, which honestly I'm not really sure how we're going to do that. I could go with Metronet, which gets a good Dark Surge into the team, except there being a Plasma. I guess I'm just going to do this. Go with all-out offense again, and then a Wobblisk. Oh, ooh. This is a good lead, kind of. If they Soul Burst, I guess it's a little worse as a lead. Should still be fine, I hope, anyway. Can't provoke it. Oh. Is this just dead? Wow. What a turn one. Metronet works as I get to go for Psycho Blast. Only downside is, I mean, I guess actually, no. We have to hit it with a super effective move or a stronger move than Iguana's Flash and Flee, because Flash and Flee would not kill in this range. So here we just Tempest. Guarantee we get some kind of damage going here. We want to make sure we're throwing out as much damage as we possibly can right now, because there's a lot of bulky stuff. Not a lot of bulky stuff, but just a lot of stuff I don't want to deal with. So yeah, there's the Plasmoth. If we can kill this, this is going to be great. It is Charge Dark, but it's not an ability. So my Sukame is burned. My Whippledrift is paralyzed. My life is over. What do I do? I don't know. What do I do? I guess I gotta start getting Waba on the field and doing stuff, right? That's all I can really think of that would make any semblance of sense anymore. Nothing makes any more sense. I'm just gonna Flash Flee. I don't see why Whippledrift would ever want to come in. Okay, they're dissipating. No, I'm just faster. I'm gonna go into Waba. If I can get my barbs up, that'd be nice. I don't think it's gonna happen though. That was the most annoying voice I've ever made. And I made annoying voices. I know what they sound like. That was just annoying. Genuinely. I hated that. Okay, problem is right now they can easily go into Krakaloa, then they just get to easily get rid of anything. Or they can provoke me here, then I guess I gotta... Yeah. You're making this game so much fun. You're so much fun. Thank you for making this game so much fun. You're awesome. Ow! God, I flicked my wrist and then my arm popped off. I don't know if anyone heard. This is Krakaloa. I'm leaving the game. Golden Scar moment. Hold up. You're not staying in. That's stupid. I'm a driving force. You're going to Krakaloa. Why am I... Okay, don't think. No thinky pinky. This is a Mr. Blowy Uppy. No thinky pinky. Whew. I'm scared. It's not Krakaloa, right? Another one? How many are there? What does this mean? Someone tell me what this avatar means, because I don't understand it. Why are there so many of them? You're not going to go for any move that's not. This has not been going very well. I don't really see any way I can get use out of this now. I guess if it was Tyrex. I don't live Thunder Chomp, though. Bye. What a genuine tragedy. Go for the Venom Chomp. I guess it makes sense. Yeah. Great beginnings. Okay, we can do this. We're just gonna Zip Zap because I'm not dealing with this thing. It's probably gloves by that damage. I'd be surprised if it wasn't gloves. It is a terrifying Tyrex, at least. Frick! They're not gonna Vice Jaws, right? Okay. I'm gonna start hastening because at this point I don't know what to do. I'm gonna hasten into a Tempest and just pray they go into Plasmoth right now for some reason. Oh, but it won't really matter. No! It matters! It matters! They've won me the game! I think. Because at this point, I believe it's a speed tie. So I should be fine. Didn't kill. No, no, they are 1+1 above me right now. I should have hastened again. Yeah, I should have hastened again. I love that they immediately got charged dark. Mwah. Glorious. You know, it's setting up for the Metronet endgame, right? That's what we're doing right now. That's what I'm meaning for this game to come down to is Metronet endgame. Am I faster than... Nope. Okay. Alright. Frick. It doesn't have any way to stop Elaguana from wanting to come in here. I need to click the right move! They are not going to stay in. They're gonna save Whippledrift. I don't really know what this does for me, I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I didn't really think this far ahead. I didn't really think this far ahead. I thought, okay, okay. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? You're not combustible Krakaloa, right? No. That doesn't exist. It's not a real move. Or Loomian. It's Pyrokinesis. Just hope that this works out, because at this point I don't even know what... I only have hope right now. At this point, there's no more rationalization that can happen. It's literally only hope. If I get paralyzed, I'm going to be a very mad human being. Oh my god. No! Oh my god. We have a genuine shot right now. Technically. Okay, if I sack Waba, I go into Elaguana, and I can Thunder Blast. No, I can't Thunder Blast the rest of the team. There's still a Tyrex alive. I think it's gloves. So if I go into Wobelisk, sack it, I'd have to go Elaguana and get the correct prediction. I think nothing's going to go well for me here, but I need to get to a point where I can click Psycho Blast. No, not Psycho Blast, Dark Surge. And then I need to somehow freaking kill Krakaloa. Do I sack Elaguana? Hold. I'm thinking. If I sack Elaguana, I go into Waba. No, but I think Waba would die anyway to a Vicious Snap. Yeah, no, it's dead anyway. I had to sack Waba. I was thinking like maybe I could go for one layer of barbs to make sure Dark Surge kills Solver's Krakaloa. I could have. Frick! I could have. No! Okay. Now, this is what the game kind of comes down to is right here. Is this move. I need to get the correct move here. I feel like they're going to stay in. My thing is, if they stay in and I go for... There's too many things, too many variables. But I feel like it might just be Landslide. Makes sense. It gives Garlash enough chip. I think. It does enough damage to Garlash to where Dark Surge could be enough. If it does at least to the L in Garlash, I think Metronet's Dark Surge should be enough. Even then, I just need slight chip. It's Boots. It's Boots. What if I barter? They would get Goggles. And then I'd have to flinch with a Dark Surge. Okay, so I can't really do that much anymore. Yeah, no. That sucks. I thought this entire time it was gloves because of the damage that it dealt to my Sukame with Venom Chomp, but I was very wrong. I guess, yeah, it wasn't invested into it, so I took way too much. Yeah, that guy's a hacker. I don't care. He's clearly cheating. But yeah, anyway, hope everyone enjoyed because, I think this was an okay Tsukame. I'm not sure. I don't think I fought the correct things. I think you want to go up against more, like, slower teams. It just works a lot better that way. But yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed, and I'll see everyone later. I'm a bit late. Sorry, bye!